Choose a big one! Best of both!
Alright, it is now about that time. Give me just a moment. Greetings, how do, how be, it is I, the most dangerous Dudley, west of the Mississippi. Thank you. We are continuing Metroid Prime this evening. Okay. Get hit by a purple load screen. Oh, man. Metroid Prime Trilogy. There we go. Had to adjust my audio. There we are. Okay. So, where we left off, we had just gotten the super missile. All right. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Okay. Whoa. Very good. Okay. I think I have to wait. Yeah, I have to wait till I have the plasma beam to knock that over. Excuse me. All right. Hope everyone's day was good. I'm not sure if I said that already or not. Mine was alright. Pretty uneventful day at work. We've officially hit the slow season. It's a Martrid. Morphology: Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded, log 10.891.0. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he'll certainly relish. Phazon Fusion Stage 6, Subject Metroid BR5497. Subject's mass at 180% of previous Phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 10.444.4. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in incident at the landing site. The others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon fusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 10.957.2. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon fusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration, they say. Okay, so this is the part I was talking about last night that I would prefer to do with the lights on. It's a lot less annoying. Energy tank. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of area. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.420.7. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.550.6. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. Well, that's gonna fucking backfire. Empty stasis tank used for biological specimen. Alright. This tank holds the remains of experiment 7526. Conversion of elite pirate is unsuccessful. Okay. Metroids infused with phazon strain vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. Phazon infusion stage 6, subject Metroid BR5497. Subject's mass at 100%, 180% of previous phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. Okay. Okay, we do have ice beetles already. Okay. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Okay. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download to tactical visor prototype for field testing. Okay. Metroid energy-based parasitic predator. We already read that. Okay. Central tank auxiliary circuit connection terminated. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Phendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. Thermal visor interfaces will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Inform command that thermal vision tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Okay. Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Okay. Thermal visor. Thermal visor acquired. Alright. Okay. Bum bum bum. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Might as well take them out now, because I'm pretty sure if we don't take them out now and we bypass them, when we come back later with the ice beam, they'll still be here. Okay, we got the drone already. Okay. For some reason I thought the Metroids came out, but... Prick. Okay. Alright. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Miss me with that shit. Okay, I think there's going to be jetpack dudes. I could be wrong. But I was right. Okay. Zoinks. All right. Oops. All right. Okay. Hey, give me my missile expansion. There we go. Okay. 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 There we go. We did it. That should be the longest stretch we have to go while using the thermal visor. Okay. All right. Boss fight. Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternative targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phazon irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Okay. 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 Gotcha. You good? There we go. Come on, meow. Go. Oh, he's pissed. There we go. Got him. Hook. Ouch. Spider ball. Okay. Do do ba do ba do do ba do ba do. Okay. Yeah, we can't go this way until we have the grapple beam. And then I don't think there's really anything for us to do here because we need the ice beam. Yeah. Magmore Caverns. And I believe from Magmore Caverns we have to go back to... Oh, fuck. I think we have to go back to the ruins. Okay. Okay, so I can go that way, but we're not going that way. First things first. Get rid of these little bastards. North channel door sealed. East channel door sealed. West channel door sealed. Oh, yes. Ka-chunk. Alright, then straight across. E-tank. That's right. Need power bomb for that. Noted. Ouch, the lava, it burns. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can't do this until we get grapple beam. Squish. Okay. There we go. Very good. Okay. We got Spider Ball. All right. That leads us to the Talon Overworld. Just trying to think if there's anything in the Talon Overworld that requires my immediate attention. I guess if we go this way, it'll take us to the normal entrance of the ruins. Yeah, we'll go this way. 'Cause we can get the Ghostbusters beam and shit. Later, skaters. Okay. I currently can't think of anything to do in the overworld. I mean, we're coming back to the overworld soon enough once we get the ice beam. Because once we get the ice beam, I believe we have to go get the gravity suit. Okay. How do I get up there again? I guess we can go from up there. Oh yeah, and we can get this, there we go. Okay. Missile expansion acquired. Okay. And then... Okay. I believe this side is, yep, the expansion. Alright. And then we can go this way. And we can spider magnet. Alright. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Did not time those jumps correctly. Oculus wall crawler that generates electric pulses. The Oculus exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field that covers it is enough to deter most predators. The Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat. It retracts into its impermeable shell. A chunk. Plated puffer, mutated puffer with reinforced epidermis. Phazon exposures create a mutant strain of puffers on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. The gas within the plated puffer is just as deadly as within their cousins. Yes. There we go. Wave Buster. Alright. So we've got the Ghostbusters beam. We cannot go the alternate exit, I believe. We have to have the... We have to have the grav suit, I believe. Yeah, we can't make that jump. That's alright. We'll be back soon enough. What's up, Rohim? Catch you later. Alright. Trying to debate on where I should go. So we go this way. Take us to the Sun Tower and then to the boss room where we can get the artifact. I guess technically we can kill the ghosts without the X-ray visor. It's just a little more difficult. I don't think... trying to remember. I don't think there are other... I'm going to hit the save room real quick. I don't think there are other secrets. I think we got basically everything on this particular route up until that visor. Or not that visor. The artifact is what we're going to get. Okay. Now recall where we're supposed to progress, so we should be fine. Okay. So we had to destroy these so we can scan runes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let us climb this way. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Spooky ghost man. Okay. Whoops. All right. believe I've already scanned these guys, but we're gonna be sure. Yeah. Shit. There we go. That gives us a Chozo artifact. Very nice. That makes 3. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. I believe that's the way I came. I need to go this way. Beep. Okay. All right. This leads to the big tree. Yeah, and there's nothing much to really do here because we need the grapple beam for that room. So we'll go this way. The upgrade I'm going to get, we don't necessarily have to get now, because we have to come back when we have the gravity suit. But we'll grab it now just because we happen to be in the area. Because, yeah, there's another upgrade in the room that we could technically get both at the same time, but... Okay. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so the item I'm talking about is down there in the water. So we need grav suit to get there. Alright. Okay. And go here. Very good. All right. All right, so don't think no, we're good. There's only one secret in the room where we got morph bombs, and that was the missile, which we already got. Now we can go this way. There we go. Can't do this until we get power bomb. At least to my knowledge. I think there was technically a way you could cheese it. I just don't remember how. I've seen someone do it once. Chozo script translated. What is this otherworldly pestilence that infests the land seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes, the entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured, the doomed place must have been mighty. Indeed, and if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4. Then at least there is hope for its eradication. Unfortunately, I got news for you. Not so simple. Okay, we've scanned those. Okay. Okay. Chozo script translated. None know if our temple, the cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power or cipher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is approaching. Joseph Script translated. To the entrusted one, if you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. Chozo Script translated. Many Chozo are gifted with the distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe. As our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete, we peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water. Hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind, though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies, and the most common, tells of the coming of the worm, born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb. The worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. Something behind the wall seems to have been activated. Nice. There we go. Nice. Bloop. Alright. Boop. Missile expansion acquired. Okay. Holy shit, that went the wrong way. Okay, hold on. There we go. Once again, not so simple with a keyboard, but that's alright. These aren't new scarabs, are they? No. Okay. Map. Oh, it's a missile recharge. I'm a dingus. Okay. that even scannable? Yes, it is. New research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Missile station. Step into these stations to fully reload your missile launcher. Okay. Took that one on the chin. Okay, I need Ice Beam for all of these. Yeet. Okay. Zoop. Yeet. We go in here. So I turn off that shield to make it faster to go in here. Alright. Then we gotta drain this shit. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna get ate by this toad. Nope. Whoa, bro. Okay. Ice beam. Okay. It's not in this room, it's in a different room. Whoops. Okay. We'll save. Yes. Okay. I believe one of these leads to Talon Overworld and the other one leads to Phendrana Drifts. Talon Overworld East. We don't want to go that way. Because we need the gravity suit. Oh shit, both of these lead to Talon Overworld. Do we want to go south or east? One of these is the correct answer. Because we want to go to the one that takes us back to Phendrana. I believe it's this one. And then it's not in here. Oh, I need Bendesium. Yeah, so I need power bombs for that. So we can't go that way. Unless we go down. Nope. Okay. So we have to go back to Phendrana Drifts from the Magmoor Caverns. From the Talon Overworld. So we're going to go the other way. We just aren't supposed to go the way we think we're supposed to go. I suppose we can... Hold on. We'll go back real quick. I can't remember if these other two rooms attached to the statue room have things in them, or if they're just transition rooms. So we'll take a look. Looks like they're just transition rooms. Okay. Shit. Okay. Chozo script translated. Things bound to earthly shapes and are temporal and frail, existing in a single dimension. They are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though this will be the entrusted one's trial. Okay. Okay. New path has been opened. Alright. There we go. E-tank. Good shit. Alright. For some reason I don't recall what the plasma beam takes you to, but that's okay. Alright. Fuck. Okay. So we want to go this way. Because this is eventually the way we want to progress. But we need the gravity suit first, which is in Phendrana. Okay. All right. All right. So you would think this is the way to go, but it is not. All right, so he's taken off. We're not going that way. Okay. All right. That brings us up here. We will hit up the gunship just so we can save and replenish our ammo. Okay. Bloop. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Down to Magmore. We go this way. So now we have the ice gun. We can do that. Oh shit, I forgot they actually pursue you. Mondo Doinkage. Okay. Okay. All right. And up here. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Very good. Okay. This, I believe, yeah, this leads back to the lab. So we want to go down more. Pretty sure it's the bottom door I want to go to, but... Okay. Okay. Why not? They do stack a good few save points close together. All Metroids destined for phase-on ranges in the mines must pass inspection. Temperature-affiliated behavioral index for Metroids is available at all research terminals. Access code LIF22. Okay. I don't think we can get that one because there's a layer of ice. Yeah, we have to break it by shooting that thing down, but we can't do that unless we have the grapple beam. So ignore that for now. Unusual gravity patterns, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there, dude. Impatient ass game. Sure, it's helpful for someone that doesn't know where they're supposed to go, but... Sit still for a second. Holy shit. Okay. And I don't think... No, we need grapple beam for that. Alright. So now we can go down this way. can't go through that way because we need grapple beam. Whoops. Wrong weapon. Okay. All right, and here is the grav suit. Yay. Movement in liquid environments is no longer hindered. All right. So now we can go this way. I think I need the plasma beam for that. Perhaps. Ghostbusters! Alright, he's dead. Okay. Boop, boop, a doo doo doop, and a skoo-doop. All right. Okay. Now we can go back. Oh shit, we went the wrong way. Oh shit, wait. Can we not get up there? No, no, no. Yeah, we can. Okay. We're alright. I was gonna say, there's no way to make us go all the way around like that. Okay. So from Talon Overworld, we're just going to go straight back to the gunship area and then go through that way. Because I believe that other area we're going to is looped back on by the area we're going to, which is the underwater zone. Okay, let's get the fucking ice beam, thank you. Alright. Son of a bitch. Okay. Whoa. Bloop. Now I'm thinking about, I don't think we get the grapple beam until Phazon Mines? Okay. Okay, and then we'll save. All right. I'm gonna close you in, dickbag. Okay. Okay. So now we can go through this door to the underwater zone. Okay. Talon crab. They're crabs. Looks like I've already scanned these dudes, but... Aqua Pirate. Aquaticus Piratus. Alright. And the last one. Let's get up here so I can look around. Oops. It's right by the door. Very good. Save room? Yup. Primary door controls and opera auxiliary controls must be used. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I guess there wasn't one right there. Alright. Shit. This dude's dead. Space pirates, sentient aggressor species well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Read also, dickbags. Excuse me? There's a third one. I somehow missed it. Shit. Okay. we'll try... Okay, right there. There we go. Loop. Shit. Looks just like the testing facility that we saw in orbit. Coincidence? Cordite. I think that's it for in here. There we go. What? Okay. Bum bum bum. To my knowledge, there's no secrets in here. At least not that I can remember. Okay. He's dead. Aquasac will burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Okay. Shit. There we go. This leads to the underside back to... Oh, this leads to the Phazon Mines. Okay. It's like, why the fuck are we going this way again? Phazon Mines East. All right. Welcome to the mines, motherfucker. Okay. Mega turret. Okay. We will go to the save point real quick. Just make sure, I have scanned him. Okay. I'm more concerned about the elemental dudes, but... of whom we will be running into very soon. Okay. The crane controls are functional but require power. Power conduit is nearby. That's right. That is... where the fuck's my power conduit? There we go. And that'll let me operate the crane. Don't you dare. There we go. Okay. There we go. Force field deactivated. I need power bomb for that. Yeah, this is Bendesium. Yep. Okay. Okay. I thought it was going to be the purple guys, but it is not. Yeah, so we come in here to get the grapple beam. And then we go back so we can get the plasma beam, if I remember correctly. Purple guys. Which I'm sure I already scanned, but we'll scan anyway. Whoa, weird. Alright. Got wave troopers. We eventually run into ice troopers here also, I believe. Bendesium. Maybe we get the power bomb next? Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11001.9. Initial Project Helix experiments with Space Pirate embryos were disastrous. The phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Platform systems active. Unit Identicode EPG 8642, Batch 23, Field Designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Okay. You can just barely see him up there. Industrial Pulse Beam online. Not what I wanted. Security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made, or maybe it's Aran, Samus Aran, has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on site. Terminal forces authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Platform systems active. Okay. I've got a power beam enemy. You're dead now. Okay. Suppose we could have broke that down first, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Whoops. Wrong button. Come on, Samus. Thank you. Very good. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. Okay, so we could keep rotating and blasting all these surfaces, but none of them have items, so there's no point. Okay. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Hello? There we go. Okay, so we need to line up. Okay. We'll do blue first. Looks like... No, it does lead somewhere. Okay. And then we'll line up red. Shit. Alright. Okay. Bum 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 bum. You're dead now. Oh, we do get power bomb first. Still think that's one of the most pointless enemy placements ever. Phase on mines level 2. These boxes do damage, so you have to be careful. Alright. And there's a cheeky guy hiding here. Okay. Shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Egnoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.156.9. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent lifeform readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon from the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Spacepire encrypted data decoded. Log 10.023.7. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Hello. Plasma artillery cannon units extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. Morphology elite pirate phazon enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness. Their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. You're dead now. Phazon Nutrient Vat, Elite Pirate Ration Processing in progress. Phazon Nutrient Vat, Elite Pirate Ration Processing in progress. Okay. Space Pirate Encrypted Data Decoded, Log 11.222.8. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterwards. Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Oh shit, that's an ice guy. Oh fuck, he's got me cornered. Okay. Okay. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This will make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Security alert, computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG 8644 and EPG 8656 for field duty at once. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields. but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities, recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Okay. There's a lot to scan in here. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.440.4. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race. It shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.452.8. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. They say foolishly. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca triticale with Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security request deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately. Force field offline, access granted. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.402.5. We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the location of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved in the statues on this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Okay. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battle cruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.377.1. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Increase Phazon portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.664.2. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruined sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Okay. Bloop. Okay. Poison gas. Okay. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised that the Hunter Metroid has a siphon tentacle and can attack with it from a distance, as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. Increased aggression levels observed in latest Elite Pirate units, increasing phase-on feed by 0.07% per Science Team mandate. Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. Okay. All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. Increase Bambu patrols in authorized areas. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report 74% success ratio against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by project's end. Death to the Hunter, death to all who oppose us. Okay. Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 11.232.8. Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for phase-on has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant phase-on diet has increased its mass exponentially, but has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out phase-on deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential over-dependence on phase-on. Shabra. Okay. That's right. We have to fight a... Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Reroute and request to Central Command. Phase-on processing and security systems are taxing the Dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Yeah. Okay. So... How am I able to... How do I scan that when it's in cloaking? Because I'm pretty sure that's one of the things I'm missing from my logbook. Unless there's a way to get the X-ray visor early and I don't know about it. To my knowledge, there isn't, but... Well... Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. That gives us power bomb. Power bomb acquired. Okay. Save room. That's just about 3 hours, but I think we'll go a little further. Alright. Force field engaged. Reporting force field malfunctions, operations command immediately. Do not disengage force field without command authorization. Science team reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violations of this order. Force field control for this is somewhere. Synthetic Metroid ration mix processing in process. In progress, sorry. Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations has been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced by live bioenergy sources on 12.025.1. Fusion of Phazon into local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our Phazon enhanced units of Talon 4. A mass production program has been authorized. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science team believes the infusion of Phazon in these units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. Fungal invigoration fluid processing levels normal. Security now taking volunteers for hunting parties. The target is Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Slurp. Slurp. Okay. Warning, force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. Let's fight about it. Okay, that's the game's way of saying, hey, guess what? You need to go that way now. Now we have the power bombs, because we can't go... Can we even go this way? I don't even know. I might have to go in the opposite direction, but... Alright. Okay. All right. I believe these guys wake up. No? Yeah, that's later when I come back. Okay, doors have been unlocked. Okay, I've scanned map stations before. I think it wants us to get the X-ray visor, I think is what we're going to go get. Shit. Wrong button. Alright. Oh, that's right, and I can... Do that. All right. Okay. Now I can go up this way. Okay. Alright. So stealth broskies are easy to kill with ice. Duly noted. Alright. Okay. There's a secret in here. There's an item. I just don't remember where. No. Okay. Shit. Alright. Let's try this again. We can't go down because we need the plasma beam. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember where this This one particular pickup is. Maybe I need the X-ray for that. Magmore Caverns South. Okay, I know where this is. I was going to say, they have to more or less guarantee a drop for a power bomb here. Excuse me. So the spot we want to go to, we actually want to go through Phendrana. Having said that, we're at 3 hours 15 minutes. I think we're going to save it here. And then we will continue tomorrow. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll obviously be continuing this as we're making great headway. I don't know if we'll beat the game tomorrow, but I think we're definitely going to be getting really close to the ending. So there's a chance we might just end up chugging along, playing some extra time, and finishing it, because I don't see why not. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, take care of others, and I will see you on our next grand adventure. Bye.